The story of the mobile phone begins long before sleek touchscreens and lightning-fast 5G networks. The first real handheld mobile phone call was made on April 3, 1973, when engineer Martin Cooper of Motorola used a bulky prototype called the Motorola DynaTAC 800X to call a rival company while standing on a sidewalk in New York City. That historic moment marked the birth of true mobile communication. But the phone he used was nothing like the pocket-sized devices we rely on today. The DynaTAC weighed nearly 2.5 pounds, 1.1 kilograms, was over 10 inches tall, and offered just 30 minutes of talk time on a 10-hour charge. It had no screen, no camera, and no messaging, only a physical keypad and a long antenna. Despite these limitations, the ability to talk without a landline felt revolutionary, and it set the stage for a technological journey that would change the world. During the late 1970s and 1980s, mobile phones remained a luxury reserved for business executives and wealthy early adopters. These so-called brick phones were expensive, costing several $1,000s, and operated on the first generation of cellular networks, known as 1G. Calls were often noisy and unreliable, and coverage was limited to major cities. Yet even with their size and high price, the promise of talking on the move captured imaginations everywhere. Companies raced to improve the technology, shrinking components and expanding network coverage. By the early 1990s, second-generation or 2G networks arrived, introducing digital signals that made calls clearer and, for the first time, allowed text messaging. Phones like the Nokia 1011 brought mobile communication to a wider audience, slowly turning the mobile phone from a status symbol into a practical everyday tool. As the 1990s continued, design and features advanced rapidly. Phones became smaller, lighter, and more affordable. Iconic models like the Nokia 3310 and the Motorola StarTAC introduced flip designs, durable casings, and long-lasting batteries. 2G networks supported the very first mobile games. Think of the legendary Snake and simple monochrome screens. The late 90s also saw the introduction of SMS texting as a global phenomenon, changing how people communicated by allowing short written messages instead of voice calls. Even so, these devices were still mostly about calling and texting. Internet access was extremely limited, and cameras were still years away. The early 2000s ushered in the 3G era, and with it came the first real taste of mobile internet. Phones like the BlackBerry and the Nokia Communicator offered email on the go, appealing to professionals who needed constant connectivity. Cameras began appearing in mainstream devices, allowing users to capture low-resolution photos. The Motorola Razr, with its ultra-thin flip design and color screen, became a cultural icon, but the biggest shift was yet to come. In 2007, Apple released the first iPhone, combining a large touch-sensitive screen, a full web browser, and a powerful operating system that could run apps. Around the same time, Android phones emerged, giving users more choices and sparking a new era of smartphone competition. Suddenly, phones were not just for communication, they became handheld computers capable of browsing the web, playing music, showing maps, and running countless applications. Over the next decade, smartphones improved at an astonishing pace. 4G networks brought high-speed data, enabling smooth video streaming and social media sharing. Cameras evolved from small novelty features to professional-grade lenses capable of capturing stunning photos and 4,000 video. Touchscreens became larger and sharper, batteries lasted longer, and processors rivaled those in laptops. Features like fingerprint sensors, facial recognition, wireless charging, and artificial intelligence turned the smartphone into an all-in-one device for communication, entertainment, productivity, and even health monitoring. Today's flagship phones from companies like Apple, Samsung, and Google are slim, powerful, and packed with features unimaginable to the engineers of the 1970s. Modern mobile phones are far more than just telephones. They are multi-purpose digital hubs that manage our schedules, connect us to social networks, control smart home devices, and store entire libraries of music, movies, and books. High-resolution cameras with advanced software can rival professional equipment. GPS technology provides instant navigation. Voice assistants like Siri and Google Assistant respond to spoken commands. And with the arrival of 5G, data speeds now support real-time gaming, instant video calls, and ultra-fast downloads. The smartphone has become a personal computer, camera, TV, and wallet all in a single device that fits in your pocket. Looking to the future, the evolution of mobile phones shows no sign of slowing down. Companies are already experimenting with foldable screens, roll-out displays, and wearable extensions that blur the line between phone and tablet. Artificial intelligence is expected to play a bigger role, with phones predicting our needs, editing photos automatically, and offering real-time translation across languages. Battery technology is improving to provide longer life and faster charging. Augmented reality (AR) and virtual reality (VR) may soon turn smartphones into gateways for immersive experiences, from gaming to education. Some researchers even imagine a world where traditional smartphones disappear, replaced by smart glasses, brain-computer interfaces, or other devices that project information directly into our field of vision. When we compare the heavy, antenna-equipped Motorola of 1973 with today's sleek smartphones, the progress is staggering. The first mobile phone could only make a call, offered half an hour of talk time, and required hours of charging. Today's devices capture professional quality photos, stream movies, guide travelers across the globe, and connect billions of people instantly. And yet, the story of mobile technology is far from over. Each new generation brings faster connections, smarter software, and more creative designs, showing how human curiosity and innovation continue to push the boundaries of communication. In just 50 years, mobile phones have evolved from clunky bricks into indispensable digital companions. They have reshaped business, entertainment, education, and personal relationships, shrinking the world and redefining what it means to stay connected. As we look ahead, it's clear that the next chapters, whether powered by artificial intelligence, holographic displays, or technologies we can't yet imagine, will continue to surprise and inspire, just as Martin Cooper's first sidewalk phone call once amazed the world.